NIST Generative AI Risk Management Framework Implementation. The first thing we're going to do is to create our cybersecurity profiles. We've had a look at the risk register and we've identified things that we need to address immediately. And we've also identified some things that are opportunities for us to leverage information technology to improve overall corporate efficiency. So one of the things we see here is unauthorized access to client data due to weak passwords. We can go into our NIST system, and remembering that in our collection we have the NIST AI 600 Risk Management Framework, the NIST Cybersecurity Framework, and the Risk Management Playbook loaded in there for our inspection. The cybersecurity book here is 32 pages, and it's going to teach us to identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover from cybersecurity events. Recover is the most important thing to do there. In AI risk management, we still govern, but we want to map the different risks there. We want to measure the quantity of risk there, and then we want to manage these risks, and they're prioritized. We'll get deeper into that. So let's go back real quick and look at our portal management tool. Manager common vector stores unique sources in a collection. We want to know what's in NIST. And when we submit that, we see our cybersecurity framework. It's 125 vectors. These are NIST special paper 800, so this is the privacy papers. Here's AI 600 and 100. And so we can see the number of vectors they occupy. This is important as we get into performance of the vector store. Let's go into our AI Risk Management Initiative, and we have a cybersecurity questionnaire for AI applications. We're going to reach out to all the stakeholders who are not named in the different departments, enterprise, finance, legal, and we're going to question them about these risks that we've identified. So we want to know their name, their department, their email address, what's the name of the AI application, the data processes processed, the primary purpose, regulatory, industry-specific, existing security controls, and potential consequences. This is going to help us figure out where we are and set up the target profile for where we want to be. We're going to get to know this form very well. As for these client data due to weak passwords and these other things, we can go directly to our utility box here, and we can just ask it. Retrieval, NIST, load the collection. What can we do about weak passwords? Give citation. Citations at the bottom. So we see here the specific recommendations to use long passwords or passphrase instead of short ones. Comes from NIST 800-171. Require immediate selection of new password upon account recovery. Allow user selection of long passwords and passphrases. Use automated tools, what have you. Now, we could have refined the prompt here a little bit. Give citations at the bottom. We could have asked it to give us the citation with the page number. We all have much experience with password security, but we could give it a more complicated question, such as we could ask about MFA and other things that are in the NIST documentation for us, but we may not be willing to look through the index, or we'll just put it off till later when we have time. We can ask the system immediately what we should do. Thank you very much for your time. We're going to build out the cybersecurity profiles for these different applications and get the thing running right. Thanks so much for your time.